Ah yes, we were making contact in New Mexico. Avatar project. Only got 3 squares left, isn't that much?
Looks like the elders are getting close to finishing their precious avatar. I don't imagine that will be good for you and your friends.
Mexico.
Shut up. Oh, but good, we can take out a black site, a 2-square black site pretty soon. And with the Shadow Chamber going, we can start doing story missions that will lower it even further. We lost a weapon mod. No problem.
Satisfy the Elder's vision and claim my reward.
The Chosen are doing whatever it takes to slow us down. We need to watch out for their sabotage
All the
attempts.
instant
The results of our breakthrough
autopsies
were quite fascinating.
These robotic units, developed by Advent, seem to be wholly autonomous, capable of targeting and engaging selected units without reliance on external verification. Although it falls on me to work through the initial disassembly, I fully intend on involving Shen in this process, as her knowledge of robotics far outweighs my own.
This is important because it gives us Gremlin Mark II
helping to keep the peace. As far as I can
and
tell,
blue screen
they're
protocol.
fully automated and armed.
Blue screen's
to
actually
the
super important. No research, sign research.
Although I
The
would expect
snakes.
to find it unusual, to say the least, that the subject so often referred to in the past, I am at a loss. I've often wondered how the aliens could conceive of such
I don't think
a
I'm going to
being.
do
Is
psionics
there
because
another world
I
out
don't really
there
want side
filled with
troopers.
these shape-shifting creatures?
Side troopers are like really
Or
overpowered.
are they merely another
Trooper
construct
autopsy
of
gives us a
alien
battle scanner,
genetic
which is actually pretty
tampering?
important. Shield bearer gives us experimental armor. This is pretty damn important. Let's go for trooper.
Knowing that my past surgical experience is limited, I am sure the crew appreciates that I hone my skill. I've seen members of the crew quietly glancing at the scar on my neck.
Spider
If I
suit
wasn't
in
forced
one
to
day,
remove
and we've
the
got some
chip
experimental
myself,
ammo coming.
The incisions might have been cleaner.
We've got a new
Commander.
plasma grenade, and
We'll
that
get
has to be
started right
more
away,
of a
Commander.
priority.
I'll send word when the project is complete.
Finish that spider suit. And then blue screen is super important as well. This blue screen is going to help us a lot to take out those horrible bloody specters, because they obviously are mechanical units. We'll go plasma grenade, then blue screen. Nice, that's a nice little buff for our snipers, help the snipers get into position.
I think you will find our results have exceeded expectations, despite a
Battle
thorough
scanner,
analysis.
excellent.
I have yet to
And I think we'll go to
discover
Illyrium, because that's
if
going to open up
any
plasma
advantage
weapons.
The Advent hybrid soldiers'
I'll
enormous
do this one
eyes
first.
provide.
The reason I want this is
Testing
it gives you an
their
item that
visual
lets you
acuity will
make
no
a
doubt
soldier
prove
go
difficult.
stealth, which on those ambush missions are pretty damn important. Berserker autopsy I never really use. Shield bearer I don't really use. Priest I don't particularly use. Yeah, let's do Spectre and then Illyrium.
Referred to by our troops in the field simply as a specter, it has so far been difficult to ascertain by what means this being is able to shift forms from a
died so far?
solid
We'll
to
take a look in a
gaseous state
sec.
at will.
Actually, quite a few have died because we had that horrible squad wipe.
Probably shouldn't mention this on the air, but I got a serious crush developing for that mysterious commander running things.
Yeah,
over
losing
XCOM.
Dragonova sucked. We
I'm not
needed that
sure if
Reaper.
we're talking about a man or a
Fernandez,
woman here
Kulan
that's still-
died. Was Operation
You seen what's
Stobbie
been
that was such a
going on?
disaster.
Just today, he or she kicked the
Why
hell
does
out
this
of
show
some
as
Advent goons like it was
000?
just another day at
Maybe
the
because they were
park.
captured?
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know.
oh, whoa.
On my veteran playthrough, I don't have any fatalities.
We had some wounded
Yeah, excellent.
soldiers
What do we get?
requiring treatment
Skirmisher,
after
a
that
lieutenant
last
skirmisher,
covert
awesome.
action. With a few days rest, they'll be ready to get back into it.
My kind have many brave warriors, one of whom would seek to join you and honor our shared quest to destroy the Elders.
These all have moderate ambush chances. This one has a low ambush chance. Just want to take a look, see who I can actually send, because if I can send a Reaper, then they can just stay stealth. And if you can send a Ranger that has... I think a Ranger would have to be Captain to be able to use the Conceal ability. Let's take a look at our Rangers here. Night Shadow. She doesn't have Conceal, does she? No, you need lieutenant. But I did see in one of those ambush missions, like when I saw Christopher Odd play it, Odd would just take soldiers that are quite strong and then just fight his way out. It's definitely an option. I think I might try that here. I want to do these Hunt the Chosen missions as soon as I can, because it gives me an extra ability order slot. Breakthrough research for pistols. Pretty good. Resistance contact. I think we'll do these Hunt the Chosen missions. +4 aim, mobility +1. Let's do this one first. So a sergeant, that'll get extra aim. I want to probably give it to my best sharpshooter. Well, actually, Kojima doesn't really need the extra aim. I should probably send some. This is most likely to get ambushed, so I want to send three of my very best. I think we send, but Rivera as a ranger doesn't particularly need the aim. I think a specialist probably needs the aim. Yeah, she'll benefit from the extra aim. There must be weapons available. Really? Yeah, so we know we're going to send Larson. Who else? Larson +2. No upgrades available? Really? Where are all the weapons? That's very odd. All the upgrades, I mean. Okay, anyway, so we'll take Larson and her bondmate, who is Jung. Where's Jung? Oh, he's lightly wounded. Damn. Who's the next best specialist then? It would be Santiago. Esperanza. Who's Esperanza? We know that Kojima's a total badass, and I think, then again, she doesn't need the extra aim. That'll give her straight 100 aim. That's ridiculous. The Templar could do with the aim. They tend to have pretty crap aim. Okay, why not? Really, only frag grenades? Don't I have anything better to give you? Ramos, who Zhang is your bondmate. Okay, fair enough. We're going to be up against Lost, so these grenades aren't actually that great. Of the three that are going on the mission, I'll choose whoever has the lowest mobility. They will get the spider suit. It will help with the extra mobility. And another sergeant that we can send along. Probably this new skirmisher, why not?
The spider suit will improve our soldiers' chances of dodging an attack, while also providing increased agility and grappling capability.
Nice. That's going to help him be able to shoot and scoot basically on these missions. This is probably three of the best that we can get out at the moment.
We'll get the job done. Don't worry, Commander.
I fully expect them to get ambushed, Dave. In fact, every time I've sent one of those Locate the Chosen missions, they always get ambushed. But we've got three pretty strong soldiers there, so that should be fine.
Priority message coming through, Commander. Putting
Not
it
much
on
in the way of
screen
money.
now.
Leading the resistance is a daunting task, Commander.
Brutal
But your
crackdown
efforts
reduces
so
income,
far
that's
have
fine.
left many wondering if we have made the
Income
right
lower
approach.
is fine.
We will have to do better.
If there's one thing the Elders blessed me with, it's patience. In this case, things are already moving faster.
That's actually
than I
not bad at all. I
expected.
wouldn't mind that at all. That one, we have to stop that one. Sweet. Okay, so we don't need heavy equipment anymore. Extra supplies, yes please. XP increased, definitely. The Reapers, what can you do for us? Resistance contact could be pretty good. Additional 2 power on the Avenger. Black market pays more for goods. I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of... I think we'll take the resistance contact.
It's already underway.
Commander will need to completely scan this region before we can establish contact with the local resistance. I'd advise we stick around and finish the job, but the choice is yours.
Don't you worry about that, Central. We'll be fine. All negative traits removed. Immediately I want to see if there's anyone else I can chuck in there to keep removing negative traits. Vorak. One thing that really made me struggle on my offline veteran campaign was I was only able to build the infirmary like 4 or 5 months in. And by then, so many of my troops had negative status effects on them. Negative traits, that is. Awesome plasma grenade. Now we can start blowing shit up in a big way. Advanced explosives is actually quite nice. It increases damage and the explosive radius.
Sounds good, Commander. I'll let you know as soon as the project is ready for deployment.
And then as soon as blue screen protocol is done, I'm going to build 1 blue screen grenade.
We have made
and a couple of blue screen rounds.
Commander.
Refraction field, very cool. UFO defense construction. Breakthrough. I should probably do that.
I foresee a number of valuable applications stemming
At some
from
point, I
this
should actually build
technology.
that as soon as
I'll
I can.
have a
UFO
report
defense,
assembled as soon
defense
as
matrix.
the research is complete.
What can I do for
We
you,
are going to be
Commander?
defending the Avenger a few times.
At one point, I thought about trying to bring in an advent.
Intel, don't have enough.
Setting
Can't buy
course
anything.
for the Mexican Regional Tract.
I think let's make a push to make as much contact as we can. I hope we have a few data pads or something. What we're lacking is intel.
Commander, we have a line.
But I reckon
on
we
the
do
chosen
this mission as soon as we
warlock
can and just
Regional
smash them.
contacts located.
Greater resolve. Lightly wounded soldiers can be sent into combat. That's not a very good continent bonus. Attack analysis is great. What does the US give us? Integrated warfare. All PCSs are increased. That's amazing. I'll take a look, see what type of squad I can throw here on this,
Commander,
this
now that
mission.
we've established contact with the local resistance, we've got the details we need to move on the aliens' facility. This is our
So,
chance to set
Kojima,
back
100%.
their work on the Avatar project.
And Tech Disaster is her bond mate. So, Sharpshooter Grenadier. We need a specialist who's bonded with a ranger. Awesome. So this is exactly what I wanted. I've got one of each class and each of them are bonded together. Now I need a Reaper. That Skirmisher would have been quite nice to take along. But he's on a infiltration mission. Did I forget to level him up? Oh, fucking hell. That wasn't very smart. Okay. I'm going to take another sharpshooter with on these black site missions. What you want is sharpshooters. I really don't have a whole lot in the way of weapon upgrades. And I don't have any experimental ammo yet. Well, that's right, they're all busy being produced as we speak. Okay. Don't need the ultrasonic lure. Just need lots of boom boom. We need one frost bomb. Yeah, double plasma, that'll be good. Oh, no upgrades. Just a nice little laser sight there, that's fair enough. Aren't there any spare weapons kicking about? There you go, there's a scope by the looks of things. There's not, I keep thinking what sort of items do I want to load out on them, but there's really nothing to choose. Let's see what upgrades we can take here. Face off is going to be great if I want to take her on missions against the Lost. But I think I'm going to hang on to these AP points because she's quite close to leveling up. You have 19. What else can I give you? I think hollow target I definitely want. Although run and gun is amazing, but we'll take hollow target at first. How about you, Jung? You've got 16 in total. Ever Vigilant is okay. I think because I've got Guardian, I probably want covering fire. What's Implacable? If you score a kill, Scaling Protocol. That's actually very nice for retaliation missions. Combat Protocol for armor-piercing mechanical damage. I think we'll take that. It's just reliable damage. You never say no to reliable armor-piercing damage. Jung, what have you got? Oh, Conceal, finally. No hesitation, I'll take Conceal instantly. And P-Flax, what can I give you? Shadow Step? Not that important. I'm gonna keep saving those AP. Got 11, what can I give you? Target definition is actually awesome. So once you get a visual on an enemy, they stay in visual range. She essentially just tags enemies. And that's great because then you can see where all the enemy pods are and just move your soldiers accordingly to make sure you don't trigger more than you would want to fight at a certain time.
Deploy.
Squad green to deploy.
I really wish we had more experimental ammunition done. We need blue screen rounds.
The aliens have a secure facility hidden in this area conducting research crucial to the Avatar project. And we've got enough information at this point to move in and take it out. Once we reach the AO, head to the designated position and plant the X4 charges. When they're armed, get clear, and we'll blow that place to hell. Menace 1-5, target coordinates are locked in. Move to designated position and place the X4 charges.
Okay, right away I'm seeing high ground here. I like, oh, this is going to be a nice little setup. Hopefully we're not going to have to deal with any pods up here. Let's take this high ground.
Moving as ordered.
Get set up and we'll start shooting. Any pods there? No, it doesn't look like it.
Double time.
This could be pretty damn good for us. Get our snipers up on high ground.
Moving out.
Push forward here with support. I can't tab out. That means he's probably seen enemies.
The Advent captain nearby would make an ideal target for the Skulljack.
I'm actually going to use the Skulljack as soon as I can, even if just because I don't want to have to listen to Target crapping on about
Solid
me,
copy.
crapping on at me about the Skulljack every single time you see an officer. And just bear in mind that that then means that as soon as we do that, use the Skulljack, I mean, we're going to be having to fight codexes on every mission. I might want to hold off just a little bit until I can complete the blue screen protocol.
Target is marked.
Because once you have blue screen protocol, then taking care of the codexes is not much of a challenge.
Moving out.
Stepping off.
I'm hoping this little pod keeps moving along the left. I want to deal with this one first.
Moving to designated position.
Oh yeah, Larson is going to skulljack that nerd right in his big stupid face.
Bin dabei. Und los jetzt.
Excellent, so the two pods are separating by the looks of things. Exactly what we wanted. I might open up with a freeze grenade, which will let me kill these two, and then get the skulljack off. Oh, that's not what we wanted. Shit, our snipers are not going to be able to retreat now without getting spotted. And then move away without getting spotted. I don't actually want to take that chance. Okay, this changes things. These three need to move away now.
Okay, bin unterwegs.
No need to ask twice.
Those two aliens might blunder into my Sharpshooters. We can't have that.
I go where I am needed. Reapers are always vigilant.
Overwatch.
Overwatch.
Hey, good they're moving away. Maybe it's for the best. The mutons this early on can be quite challenging. And see, that is the ability of the Reaper there. Because we've got visual range, we'll be able to keep an eye on them. Oh, don't climb up. Shit. They move away? I think they can. I might just keep overwatching everyone.
Begebe mich zur Zielposition.
Because I mean, if they flank us and get vision, then we can get a whole lot of Overwatch.
Verstanden. Halte die Augen offen.
Moving out.
Might not be the worst.
Roger, I've got my eyes on.
Where do I put?
Begebe mich zur Zielposition. Augen auf.
No one will cross.
Roger. I've got my eyes on it.
Quite tense, like, oh god. They don't move. Interesting. I don't quite want to use the frost bomb. It's really screwed things up. Odd. Supposed to be here. I need the shred and the hollow target to hit the muton. What is the best way to open up here? I could just run right in there and just slash the sectoid. And then I can just deal with the muton with the rest of the squad. I think that's actually decent. It means we don't get the Overwatch shots, but I don't mind that. Very often, I mean, if you rely on the Overwatch shots to kill a big target like a muton, the Overwatch shots will let you down and they'll get missed and you're in quite a lot of trouble. At least now I can plan on how I want to take this guy down. First things first, attack disaster. Now I might just have to blow that cover up and then just shoot him down. I can't actually get into much of a position here. Yeah. Okay, we've got a nice little plasma grenade.
Werfe Granate!
Plasma grenade, 2 sniper shots. It's gonna have to be a pistol, isn't it? 2 pistol shots? Yeah, that's plenty.
Target
Correct.
eliminated. I can handle that.
Now we can go back to hunting that little pod with the
Moving
officer
to
in it.
Overwatch.
Go find them.
I'm at your service.
I believe this
Hello,
would be
hello?
Subject Gamma. Valen created a Viper King. Just what we needed.
Should still be able to see this pod. Yep, there they are. Which is pretty cool because we can keep an eye on which way they're moving and then just set up an ambush for them. They will blunder into.
My life is in your hands.
But don't spot us this turn. I want one more turn. Now they've seen us. Damn. And we missed the Overwatch shot. God damn it.
Get it together.
I think just another plasma grenade and just some direct fire should be fine. Let's see what type of percentage shots my marksmen have. 80%. I would like a bit higher than that. 87. Need to do 9 damage, so would need to crit to kill, which it won't do. Plasma all of them.
Natürlich.
It's tempting actually to freeze the officer. that lets me skulljack him on the next turn, because obviously if we skulljack him this turn, we then don't have anyone to react to the codex that we know is going to appear. Wait a second, Kojima, you've got death from above. Is anybody in regular pistol range? They are. Okay, so then shoot at the other one and pistol that one.
Hostile neutralized.
Kojima's a beast. Which is nice, because then it gives the rest of the squad to take care of the codex we know is going to appear. Does leave Larson out in the open for a turn. But we didn't spot anything else, but she should be fine.
We have complete access to the Advent Psionics network. I have dedicated our systems to processing the new data, but we will need to work fast. It is only a matter of time before they detect our intrusion.
Is it going to teleport or run? Because if it runs, I should have overwatched.
Responsible for safeguarding the alien data stores. We'll have to neutralize it if we intend to recover the data.
Understood. Weapons
I have got a flashbang. Stop it from splitting, but I think just a run and gun, big old shot to the face, should be the 12 points of damage we need. Standing out in the open against the codex, if it's just a codex, doesn't really matter. I mean, it's just going to teleport into a position where your cover means nothing anyway, so...
Excellent work, Commander.
Great hit,
It appears some physical remnant of the codex was left behind when it dissipated. Hopefully, it will provide some insight into the aliens' ongoing plans.
And now we just got to take on this bugger.
I will go.
We'll see which way it's patrolling, set up an Overwatch trap, and then have our snipers do most of the work. I think I might even move the snipers along here. Let's take a look. See, we're still going to have height from here. Maybe there and there is a good spot for the two snipers. All that worries me is I don't actually have a special grenade to help us shred. Okay, it's only 2 points of armor. For some reason I thought it would have had 4 points of armor.
Feuerschutz!
I will reposition.
Main thing is we don't stumble into visual range of that snake now.
Target position.
It's damn near impossible to hit it in the first turn. We'll do our best, but I don't think we have enough damage between our soldiers to do the 60 points that we'd need. Is that going to reveal? It is.
Okay.
Don't go there.
Good to go.
Ooh, that might be a reveal actually. Ooh, close. You can try, Hunter. I'm gonna do my damn best.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Oh, I forgot. Don't long watch when you're exposed.
Deflection.
Hello, Snaky Snack.
We've got a chance to take this thing down once and for all, Commander. Let's get it done.
Freezing it is actually hardly worth it. 2 points of damage, not worth. What I need to shred its armor. And the only bit of explosive we really have is the claymore, and I reckon that's actually a decent way to do it.
Now we wait.
It's flanked against the snipers now. Deadeye is only 78. I need hollow targeting onto it. I can get hollow target, shred, 2 Deadeye shots from my marksman. Can really hurt it.
It would seem Valen's creations are not intent on making this easy. Stay alert for rapid movement as it attempts to reposition itself.
Stupid snake. Let go of him, you nerd. We're super lucky we might get a stun off. gonna freeze the two of them, isn't he? Ah, damn it.
Central. The concentrated breath of that creature is reading at incredibly low temperatures. You are at risk of severe tissue damage if exposed.
Good to know, Doctor.
Yeah, man, one of the holo target. Deadeye 78, deflex, and Deadeye 85.
Adjusting aim.
No, it's not the time to start missing. And it dodges the bastard. Does anybody need a heal? 10 hit points. At worst, it'll shoot you with its rifle. It's not so bad. These two are frozen, so threat assessment's not going to help. How do I get the most out of Larson? With a flank.
I'm going.
Kind of reaction.
Is some
Oh, it
sort
wants
of
to get out of here.
psionic rift. I cannot
I'm on
begin
that.
to fathom why Dr. Vahlen would have allowed it to have this ability.
I've only got 37 hit points left, so probably one, maybe two more encounters needed and we should be able to kill it. It didn't trigger Overwatch. Interesting. Oh, it did trigger Overwatch. Okay.
On the margins.
What up, Brandon Joe? Is that something else we're shooting at? Yeah, Deadeye, when it does work, it's great. The extra damage is wonderful. But it does feel like it's very unreliable. If I hadn't been stupid and gotten my Grenadier frozen, then that would have gone a lot better. The holo targeting would have made the difference. Got to be at least one more pod out there, I should think. Let's check the windows, find the last pod.
The aliens may have cleaned up the design, but these monsters are no better than the ones my father dealt with.
I'm ready.
Back online.
I can handle that.
10-4.
This is fine. It gives my two frozen lads some time to thaw out. I might even just blow the place up and get out of here.
Schon unterwegs.
Look at the little chilled effect he's still got.
Got it.
What's nice is we know where those guys are, so we can kind of just set up a nice ambush for them. Where are they? I'm going upstairs, actually.
I am on the move.
Can anything be remote started? Just the vehicle.
Volk says I am to obey. I will always find you.
Ooh, a mech. But where is that flying bugger that we just saw?
Copy that.
If we just chuck all of our troops against the windows there and keep overwatching, that little pod will wander into us, give us the advantage. I think that's what we'll do. That vision? No, but it's damn near close to it.
Kein Problem, boss.
Oh, okay. Vision preview not really being very kind to us there. I might have to freeze the Archon. I could remote start that vehicle, which will do some nice damage and shred the armor on that mech. I think we'll do for the flamethrower guy with Jung. Shotgun shot. Don't really mind if Jing gets exposed. That's actually totally fine. We're going to freeze the Archon and shotgun him. Then it's just a case of taking out the mech.
I know where you are.
Points of damage, might even kill it.
Caught up.
Loot destroyed, but what are you gonna do? Actually, I might even shoot at him directly. Let's see whether Jung can one-shot the flamethrower nerd. I just want to make sure that I can actually get the freeze grenade onto the Archon. Be good. I don't want to have to use run and gun. What's the explosive radius on the... Probably, let's say 3 squares at the most. Crit chance, 64%. It doesn't even explode. Good.
Feind neutralisiert.
So that's unlikely to hit, and this bugger very dodgy. So
Here, fang.
we would need tech disaster to hit him hard, and both the sniper shots to hit him hard without dodging to kill it, which is quite unlikely. So I think freezing's the right way to go. Dead Eye 65, not gonna work. What up, Ruffle? God, these things are so hard to hit.
I'll get him next time. Seems doable.
That's so cool how the soldier in front just ducks down as she shoots. No, this is the online campaign. This is the one for YouTube online.
Position bestätigt.
The shotgun shot's 96, slash is 86. Interesting. Die, nerd.
Ziel neutralisiert. Hoher Munitionsverbrauch.
The combat music is still playing, so that suggests that there's still more enemies on this mission.
Menace 1-5, status confirmed. X4 charges are armed. Move to the extraction point for immediate evac.
Like clockwork. Well fought, everyone.
No problem, boss.
Got it covered.
Got it covered.
Bin dabei.
On Overwatch.
Okay, we might hang around and just clean up this little group of reinforcements, and then we'll get out of here.
Picked up hostile reinforcements inbound on your position.
Gebe Feuerschutz.
Whatever you say.
I did learn one thing the hard way about reinforcements on my offline campaign is if you have a Reaper with... Was it again? The Blade Storm.
Schon dabei.
I did that old trick of, you know where the reinforcements come, so you put him right in the middle, and then they put one of those purifiers there, who then explodes. Makes you feel sad.
My watch begins.
Blows up right in your big face.
Whatever you say.
I'm on it.
That's affirmative. Overwatch.
Heavy mech, that's a serious mech.
There is nowhere to hide. They're on the move!
Get wrecked.
Did you see that one?
Oh, I love that sound of the shotgun, that thunk.
Ziel eliminiert.
And then we can just wreck this mech and get out of here.
The cavalry's here!
Menace 1-5, be advised, we've picked up hostile reinforcements inbound on your position.
Rüstung wurde getroffen. Bin dann mal weg.
Awesome.
That armor's tough. I'm gone.
Who to give it to? Who's our lowest ranking person? I'm actually tempted to give it to the Reaper because I tend to get very few kills on them. This is only a 50% chance to kill here. So, yeah, if one of the sharpshooters just softens it up. Job
Wait up
reflex.
the armor. Getting out of here.
I'm done here.
Getting out of here!
Packen wir die Sachen.
Menace 1-5, status confirmed. X4 charges detonating.
That was easy. What a group of badasses. Oh, there you go. Well, the filter is terrible. 70s, sepia, posterized, no effects.
Think the elders will like this one?
I'm thinking hard about whether
the citizens of Advent that
I'm going to be streaming XCOM all day, probably like for the next 6 hours. I'm seriously considering just ending this campaign because we're so far ahead of the alien enemy curve and it's so easy
have total faith in our
that it's not going to be that fun to play or to watch. I'm considering just canning this campaign and starting again on veteran, and also with some of these second wave options to make it more difficult.
Commander. Best stay on our toes. It could show up again at any time.
Commander, please thank our troops for completing what was surely a difficult task in acquiring the Codex brain.
We also got so incredibly lucky. I mean, it's June 18th for God's sake, and we've fully excavated the entire
of the Avatar project.
the entire freaking
your
base.
team is to be commended.
Hello, Commander. Dad sacrificed the only thing he had left to get this ship off the ground, and I won't let it be for nothing. She might be a little worse for wear right now.
75 supplies. It costs 200 on veteran. My word.
She'll be the toughest thing in the sky.
Yeah, we could have stayed. You're right. The other thing I'm thinking about that I want to restart is because when I started this campaign, I didn't have enough of you guys in the pool. I have a pool of only viewers, so we had a bunch of randoms. But now that the character pool is big enough, we can start with viewers only. So that'll eliminate all the randoms.
My followers remain in disbelief that any who once served the Elders could ever truly defy their false gods.
Death from above, hell
We
yeah.
remain wary of their kind. But for now, their quest for vengeance serves our purpose.
You have delayed the aliens' efforts towards completing the Avatar
Look at that, yeah.
project,
That's the 2
Commander.
points because that was a
Let us
2-point
hope the assets you recovered
dark site,
will
and we got
prove
2
useful
points
in
there because we killed the
uncovering
Codex.
the aliens' plans.
No intel to spend in the black market, so that's fine. I might as well get the alloys and Elerium crystals. What are we building? Nothing, so no use building faster or healing faster.
Avenger plotting new course.
I will not allow the existence of any refuge in defiance of the Elder's will. All who would shelter in such havens are doomed.
These Chosen are constantly hunting us to try and recapture you, Commander, and are spreading terror throughout the Resistance as they go.
Awesome, what is this?
We'll need
Chance
to
that
pay
a
close
resistant soldier will
attention to
join the
each
XCOM
one
squad.
as
That's
they
actually
gain
pretty damn
more
cool.
information about our plans. There were some casualties during that last
And we didn't even
covert
get ambushed.
action,
Awesome.
Commander. But our troops will all recover after some well-earned rest.
We picked up some new information on the Chosen during our last covert action.
Keep this up, Commander, and we
Want
might
to
just
increase
make
someone's
you an
aim
honorary
here.
Reaper.
Larson, who's
Things
your
are going
bond
so
mate?
well.
Jung.
Sounds like my Reapers can take on some new
Jung's
orders.
fired.
Our influence with the Resistance factions has motivated them to share some new information on the Chosen.
Ambush is moderate. What about a Reaper? And we know that Jung is able to actually use conceal. Because if I just send 2 troopers who can... But if I can maybe... wait a second.
Commander?
If I can take conceal on Rivera, be in a very good spot. That'll be a very, very easy mission. You just go invisible, and then there's no need to even fight anyone. Oh, cool. Check out the little cape. That's cool. Radio, radio. Total combat, throwing grenade, or using an item that doesn't end the turn. Saturation fire is amazing. Shoot everything in a cone, maybe destroy some cover. Wrath, put yourself an enemy. That's not that great. I've tried it a bunch offline. The problem with it is you don't get to aim it close enough to like put yourself into cover. So most of the time when you use Wrath, you aren't in cover. Subsequent shots, it's not very often that you're going to be shooting twice in the same turn anyway. Ability with every kill. Whiplash is cool. It's not the most accurate, but it's essentially free damage, which doesn't cost an action, so that's very, very good. When fired upon, gain extra action on the next turn. Triggers once per mission. If that triggered more, I would use it more. I'm going to hang on to the rest of my ability points here. See what we got there. And then Ryoji we can just assign to a class whenever we need to replace someone. And we've got the standard 4 of each class anyway. 4 Grenadiers, 4 Rangers, 4 Sharpshooters, 4 Specialists.
Just give the word and I'll get started, Commander.
I don't suppose we can actually build a refraction field, can we? Yes, this should make someone go invisible. Here's what we're going to try. I'm expecting us to get ambushed here. Moderate chance of ambush. So we'll send Jing. Actually, no, wait. We'll send Santiago. Give her the refraction field so she can just go into stealth right at the start of the mission and then just run. Or she can just fight. If things get a bit hairy, then she can go invisible. Now wait a second, you are a medic, so you need a med kit. Who else can we send? Get a bit of experience on them. A ranger, hell yeah. Refraction field lets me go invisible. And ultrasonic lure so we can throw the lost onto the enemies that try to attack us. 100% take one of the Reapers.
And your father smelt of elderberries.
And thank you for the host.
We will work hand in hand with our new allies.
I felt good about that one. I think we will try to not use those refraction fields if we don't have to, because they are so expensive, but it's nice to know that if we get ambushed and things start to get really hairy...
It is just as I had hoped, Commander.
Then the troops that get into trouble can just go invisible and run away. Inspired Delirium, yeah, we don't turn that down.
I had assumed you'd make that research a priority, Commander. I'll notify you as soon as the report
We
is
don't have
available.
enough supplies or power to actually build a defense grid, which we will do. And that sounds pretty good, actually. Yeah. The thing is, though, the skirmisher doesn't have great damage. It's worth trying. I find myself putting venom or dragon rounds onto the skirmisher quite a lot just to boost their damage a little bit. Hang on, does that only cost 38 supplies? Oh yes, because of what we just researched. That's awesome. We need 2 power, which we don't have. Power relay is fully upgraded. Well, once Elerium's finished, we can chuck an Elerium core in there. No one here is available. I'll tell you what, if we take Ernesto out of there, back into the power relay, then I can upgrade the workshop. No, I don't have the supplies for it. How do I get the extra power? Go to the black market. Sell supplies till we get the 38 we need there, and then we pull Castillo out of the resistance ring. Although this gremlin is giving us +2 contacts, do we particularly need that? No, we don't. Okay, well there's your answer. I mean, I don't have the intel to actually make contact now for there anyway. What's even better, Hunter, is if you get one of those Templars or a Sharpshooter that has face-off, and you give them dragon rounds, and they jump into the middle of a group of like, it doesn't matter, theoretically an unlimited amount of lost, and then you just shoot each of them once, and the ones you don't kill just burn to death. Very, very cool. That gives us the power we need. Now I just need a few more supplies and I can get that defense matrix up. Remove negative traits, no one's available. Okay. Bond level up. Kojima and tech disaster. Yeah, sure. That means they'll be out of combat for a few days, but it's definitely worth it. This is so cool. So when they deploy on covert actions together, it's 1 day quicker. Bonus to aim when their bondmate has attacked or been attacked by a soldier's target. Extra bonus is granted to the bondmate as adjacent. And then if one of them panics, you just move their bondmate next to them and it removes the panic.
Avenger plotting new course.
Market is open.
What do we not need? We've got loads of alloys. Good. But where to put the defense matrix, because yeah, I need, actually that's where the second resistance comms is going to go. So put the defense matrix down here.
Defense facility construction initiated.
What up, Super?
Avenger plotting new course.
Intel suggests a large number of Advent troops present under Advent-only leadership. Count as a hidden event. Undercover civilians present in the combat zone. Completed gain valuable rewards. Okay, that's pretty cool. I don't want to counter that. I actually want that. That could be quite funny. And a scientist. No risk of ambush on all. Risk of ambush. Okay, that one. We can't have that. So this is the one we absolutely have to do. Sabotage a transmitter. It's going to be difficult. We'll do that one.
Setting course for Sector 12. East
Not yet,
Africa.
Super. We'll take out the best of the best. Larson. Jung, even though he's tired, he's got a mind shield, so that's fine. Templar is bonded to Zhang. That's fine. Okay, so Templar. Sharpshooter. Need a Grenadier. Zhang, who's bonded to Ramos. Specialist, Ranger, Templar, Sharpshooter, Grenadier. I need a Reaper or a Skirmisher. None available, so we'll take a second. I think Grenadier. Foxy Makot. 9 in the squad. You know what, Super? You've just made me decide now, 100%. So this playthrough has been an interesting one. It was just a couple of episodes ago that we got squad wiped, and that might make you think that we're struggling or that things are very difficult, but based on how much I've played on Veteran offline, and this is only Commander, and just seeing how much easier it is with Commander. The research times are so much quicker, doing everything is quicker and easier and cheaper. I think I'm going to call this campaign now, just because, at the risk of sounding overconfident, it's a done deal. We're 100% going to win. And like you saw in that last Black Site mission, that was a bit of a joke. There were like 9 aliens on that map. It's far too easy. Let's start again on Veteran, and we'll put some of these second wave options to make it even more difficult. And if I know my viewers, you guys watch me suffer. And what I want from an XCOM playthrough is to be on the brink of the campaign being over. No, Commander is one level below Veteran. Veteran's the most difficult. So that's what I want from XCOM. I want it to be just skinny your teeth. Incredibly difficult, you know, on the brink. If one mission goes wrong, it's the end of the campaign. That's what I'm looking for. So this little campaign has been interesting and we've learned a lot. I suppose I'm looking at it as my tutorial mission in War of the Chosen. I feel like I have a handle on all of the mechanics in the War of the Chosen expansion so far. The only thing I haven't done so far is attacked a Chosen stronghold. So we can look forward to that. So I hope you guys aren't too disappointed that I'm going to stop this little campaign, but the next one's going to start immediately on Veteran and it's going to be brutal. Thanks for watching, and yeah, come check out the Veteran campaign. It'll be good.